And welcome back. I'm your host Outlaw0420, Priest of Azura, and this is Collectibles of the Wasteland. In this series we go after the collectibles that you can find in the Fallout series, including Fallout 3, Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas, and Fallout 76. Today we're completing our last 5 issues of GROGNAK the Barbarian, so let's get this underway. Alright, and our first location is going to be the Boston Commons. The Boston Common is located in the heart of Boston, right here next to the Park Street station, east of Vault 114 and north of the combat zone. If you travel to the Park Street station first, you'll come up next to this little gazebo, and this is where the magazine is found. If you do that, you'll be able to bypass Swan, who is the namesake of the pond.
Perfect.
And there you go. You've collected an issue of GROGNAK the Barbarian. Critical hits with unarmed and melee attacks permanently do 5% more damage. Enter Maula, War Maiden of Mars. Alright, let me just get out of the radiation real quick. Whoa. And we'll head for our next location. Alright, and our next location is found here at the Mass Pike Interchange. There are going to be gunners here that you have to fight, and you may have a random encounter come in as well. So do keep that in mind. Once you come in, you press this button. It leads you up onto the actual highway. And I'll fast forward through most of this, but like I said, you will have to fight gunners. So keep that in mind when you come here. Alright, once you get to the very end of this, you'll see a gunner skull, and when you run in, there's a toilet. And on the toilet, you got some reading material, which happens to be, you've collected an issue of GROGNAK the Barbarian. Critical hits with unarmed and melee attacks permanently deal 5% more damage. Fatherless Cur. Alright, let's head for the next one. Alright, our next location is the Back Street Apparel, which is located also in the heart of Boston, right next to the wreck of the USS Riptide, north of Diamond City and the Boston Public Library. It's right here on the waterfront. When you come in here, there are traps as well as raiders, so do keep that in mind when you're coming through here. The best way to do it is come through the front door. There is a trap right here that you can disarm, and there will be a weapon here. There's going to be a turret, as well as many raiders as you run up the stairs. But once you reach the top, you will find what you are looking for on this little table, which is,
hell yeah,
you've collected a issue of GROGNAK the Barbarian. Critical hits with unarmed and melee attacks permanently do 5% more damage. Lost in the Snow of Lust. I'm really loving these titles. Alright, let's head for our next one. Alright, our next location is Hyde Park, which is located in the southeast section of the map, north of Suffolk County Charter School, west of the Quincy Ruins, east of the Gunner Plaza, and south of Shaw High School. When you come here, you will fight against raiders, and depending on your affiliation with the Brotherhood of Steel, you'll also come up against them as well. This area is flooded, so if you do not have the Water Girl or Water Boy perk, be careful for waterborne diseases and radiation as well. The easiest way to find the magazine is find this shack on the side of the buildings and then run up this makeshift platforms. Come to the right and head all the way up to the top. Once you do, you'll come around this side, come to this metal pod, and right here on this table, you've collected an issue of GROGNAK the Barbarian. Critical hits with unarmed and melee attacks permanently do 5% more damage. The Lair of the Virgin Eater. Alright, let's hit our last one. Alright, and our last location is the Museum of Witchcraft, which is located on the northeast section of the map, next to the Crater House, east of Hugo's Hoe, west of Salem, and north of Longneck Lakowski's Cannery. There is a quest here which I will not spoil any of the story behind, but you will have to come through the basement to get into the area first. Run through the basement down here. And once you come up, right here on this side table is your last issue. You've collected an issue of GROGNAK the Barbarian. Critical hits with unarmed and melee attacks permanently deal 5% damage. What sorcery is this? Alright, and once you complete your quest here and you run through the front door, you'll be able to unlock the chains on the main door. So just in case you forgot anything like the magazine or something else important, you can just run through the door and not have to run through the basement. Alright, and that was completing GROGNAK the Barbarian, the last 5 issues. If you enjoyed finding collectibles in the Wasteland and these dosed tones, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and do whatever else the YouTube gods demand of you. I do stream here on YouTube, so if you want to stay up to date with that, you can subscribe, or you can follow me on Twitter at Outlaw0420 to stay up to date whenever I go live for streams or post new videos. And as always, remember, someone out there appreciates you because I appreciate you. May Azora's glow guide you ever warmly. Bye.